Listen, if you walk into another man's house and this joker is over here on top of his fireplace, and this is the painting he got, I'm questioning the nigga that you walked in with, who up there, and then the person's house that you walking in.
Oh no!
I don't know. So what else do you want, booty scratchers? What's up? I swear, listen, leave a message, comment, say what you got to say, booty scratchers. All y'all, I'm streaming on Facebook. I'm streaming on Twitch. No, not this time. I didn't hit the Twitch button. Well, I am streaming on YouTube. Now, but I never get it from YouTube. I only get it from these booty scratchers over there on Facebook. You know, the ones that don't do nothing? Y'all booty scratchers is funny as these protesters out there in Minneapolis and Minnesota and all those places. Y'all just as whack as them. Y'all funny. Matter of fact, I'm going to sit back and laugh at y'all. Everybody join me. Oh.
Yesterday, here in Minneapolis, a crowd of violent agitators tackled an ICE special agent. When one of our special response teams went to assist, a protester literally bit off part of that agent's finger.
Ooh.
The
Damn.
officer received immediate medical attention on
some of this stuff I'm just watching for the first time. He bit his finger off? Oh my gosh, bro. You gotta be kidding me.
the scene and was transported to the emergency room for treatment. We do want to thank the people at the hospital for the assistance and the staff who treated our officer. The officer is recovering, but is now permanently maimed and has lost part of his finger. I don't think I have to tell you that this kind of violence is unacceptable. But I also don't think I need to tell you that this kind of violence is not a coincidence. When sanctuary politicians, activists, and the media work hard to create chaos and fear instead of using their platforms to reassure their communities, this is the result. The reality is, and this is what Commander Bovino and I have been talking about all week, we're out here to arrest dangerous criminal illegal aliens so they can't victimize innocent people in our communities anymore.
See, and that's the thing. You don't get that the chaos that they're bringing isn't chaos that's it's artificially manufactured. And then and these people that are dying, that are getting shot by ICE officers are just gaslit. And then when we tell you that it's gaslit, all you're going to do is argue about it, all this other stuff, and then you'll figure it out like you did the Summer of Love. Come on, let's
New tonight, Minneapolis police are stepping in after a community created their own method of public safety against ICE.
The flames burn as people stand guard.
We are literally creating a place that we know who's coming and going in and out of our...
Look at her. Look at her. She looks so traumatized. We're really creating a place that is coming and going because these people are really traumatized. Keep on going with your orange top.
neighborhoods.
Wait, isn't that what immigration is? Building a wall, checking papers at the entrance to make sure people inside belong there. Huh. That sounds familiar.
They built a wall. They built a big giant wall. And now they're saying, we don't want walls. I don't get it. I'll never get it. I don't understand. But then again, I am a little, no. Real talk. I never had a problem with anybody that was gay, LGBTQ. I never. We can argue about doctrine and say, oh, God don't like them, all this different stuff. Y'all can't. I don't care. Like, I always, like, people are just people, honestly. You know, that's where they want to live, and that's the way they want to, that's the way they live. But I'm not going to tell you that that ain't some funny shit. I'm not going to tell you that it ain't funny. That thing is wild. Matter of fact, I got to watch it again. It's really, no, honestly, I'm not going to watch it again. I'm done. Let's go. Next one.
It looks like you stopped your vehicle in a lane of traffic, correct? I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want your vehicle to get hurt. Hold on. I don't want you to get hurt. I don't want your vehicle to get struck by a car. So I would suggest, if you would like to interrupt a traffic stop, park your vehicle. I like your pin. Have a great rest of your day.
Okay.
Yo, that's a cool cat. He said, I like your pin. Have a great rest of your day. Cool cat. Listen, if you can't hear me, please let me know if you can't hear me. Let me know if I've just been talking to myself, and I am all good with it. Because, you know, I grew up talking to myself for a long time. Yeah. So what? Nobody said anything. I'm on. Let's go. Let's go. So, that's just loony liberals doing their lonely liberal stuff. You know, the craziest part about this, I would say, is that it's weird right now. It's one of those places where it's so tight and so, like, you got the people. I wonder how the people, I guess I've been thinking, I wonder how the people there that don't necessarily agree with everybody there, how are they handling that? How are they handling that? Because the news is so selective. They only pick out certain things that's there and show you certain things. But I'm just curious how they really handling it. If you're from Minnesota, you got somebody in Minnesota, even if you're a whacked out protester, go ahead and leave a comment. How does it happen? Say, listen, we got sunny days up here. It's beautiful. We're pushing out ice. They're running away. We're about to protest at a brand new Target. And when we're done, we're going to go out and get some mochas and some lattes because we're standing up and this is stolen land. So that's why we got to stand for stolen land.
Check out what these so-called peaceful protesters did overnight. Look at all these broken windows.
Ooh.
Broke. What these people do to deserve this? Broke. How is this helping their cause? How is this helping their protest?
And it just makes them look bad. So if I was to agree with you on anything about the protest, I would reluctantly agree with you because when you're doing all that crazy stuff, I'm like, I can't get behind it. No matter how much you think is real or you're being oppressed by the man, whatever it is, I don't care. You know, I just can't. I can't.
A single cop out here, they're letting the protest, the activists, control the entire city right now, shutting streets down. There are no cops out here. This is what abolish the police looks like. You got these leftists in their yellow jackets. No, who knows what kind of training they have? Who knows? I'm sure they gave it to them, but who knows what training they have? These guys are out here shutting streets down. I can't imagine the liability that this puts the city in if something bad happens. That's crazy. Minneapolis is falling, guys. We got to stop this cancer from spreading.
Only in Minnesota and Minneapolis.
Minneapolis
only.
We just actually spoke to some of the individuals that you want to just check out here wearing the kind of black block covering their faces. They have this kind of blockade here where they're stopping some vehicles. Actually, Eric, if you could point down there, they're actually stopping this vehicle and they check the out-of-state plates just to see if they're ICE. And what's interesting is just moments ago, down there, we have an Uber driver. He's from Somalia. He's clearly not ICE. And they said that in their database that vehicle was popping up as an ICE vehicle. So we were.
Y'all Negroes got databases now that have ICE vehicle numbers in there. And y'all just going and taking these apps and y'all taking pictures of the cars with their license and said, that's an ICE one. And this poor little, he a Somalian. See, and this is what's crazy to me. This is the level of insanity. I'm trying to figure out where the Somalians at. I believe personally they're hiding. Okay, I believe personally that they're hiding. They don't want to be seen. They don't want to be heard. They want to do their business in private. The ones that have been pushing fraud and doing what they do, they going low key underground. Some of them are flying back to Somalia. They got bags full of money. They just let TSA know, hey, I'm bringing out $1 million. That's it. 500,000. That's it. And they just going back. They just going back. Where the Somalians at, bro? Where is? All I see is crazy white people. All I see is crazy white people. And I love the Woodstock, but that was when liberals were actually fun. Now y'all niggas is just violent. Y'all just violent. It used to be love and Woodstock and a flower child. You know, I fell in love with it. I was like, oh man, they smooth. They smooth. They smooth. And then Master Bruce was out there. Oh, Bruce is in California. Oh, yeah. I love that. Was a great part. Now y'all just crazy. Y'all just crazy. Y'all taking numbers of federal vehicles and putting it in a database and saying that's a database that you keep up with? Oh my gosh, bro.
Questioning them about this database that they're using. Obviously, there's some type of network or communication. According to them, local law enforcement hasn't even came in and stopped. So Eric, just kind of shoot some of this and check it out. They're on the phones. I guess they were checking the license plate. We heard in their walkie-talkie that the license plate that they ran is not ICE, but you can see they're on their walkie-talkies kind of talking. We want to find out a little bit more about the database, but they don't want to answer our question. So this is the situation right now here in South Minneapolis. It's called like a blockade. Hey, how you doing? Just talk to me a little bit about this database, because we just ran our Somali Uber driver's license plate. I mean, you guys did run his license plate without his permission. Just talking about the database a little bit, you know? So,
bro, this is all weirdo activity. This is all weirdo activity. I mean, think about it. Why would I want my wife driving down the street in Minnesota and y'all, or even in Minneapolis, and you guys are taking down card numbers and license plates number to put in a database? I swear, if I was there, you guys would roll up to the house talking about you saw this house and it's connected to anything federal or military, any of that thing. I will whip y'all. I swear they drag my ass off. They would drag me off. They would drag me off. You step on. Keep on going. They do that because they're allowed to do that, because their mayor has no control and he lets them do whatever they want to do whenever they want to do it. And nobody got balls up there. You got nothing but effeminate lovers. You can have empathy for a situation, but you ain't got to be chaotic. You got to have some logic. You got to have some logic. You can't be all emotion and no logic. Dude, you can't be all emotion and no logic. Can't be, oh, I'm compassionate and no logic. And this is what we got. We got booty scratchers with no logic.
this is the scene right now in South Minneapolis, 32nd Street here on Cedar Avenue. You can't assault me, dude.
Get in the fucking car.
You can't.
Get in the fucking car, man.
Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
So they're assaulting me and my photojournalist. Got it all on video. They actually tried to steal my phone, but unsuccessful. And you're gonna get blasted all over the internet, buddy.
Footage from Minneapolis shows vehicles stopped during anti-ICE demonstrations. Who has the authority to question drivers, and where is law enforcement?
Well, glad to hear it. What's your name? Ali. You know, a lot of the neighbors support what we're doing, so happy to be here.
Hey, this is what they voted for. This is what they get.
We're here to arrest a child sex offender. And you guys are out here honking.
No, we're pressed. We're not.
That vehicle right there is honking and impeding our investigations while we're trying to arrest a child sex offender. That's who you guys are protecting.
That's who y'all protecting. And it's crazy how fear spreads among the ignorant. specifically black community, because the white people got some of these white left liberals, these Karens, these white left women, they got y'all all full of fear. Oh, they coming for y'all. They want black people. They're going to take y'all black people down. Oh my goodness. Why can't they just build a shit and take the bad people out? Why can't they do that? You're like, oh no. If you stayed at home, they wouldn't arrest any Americans, and they're twisting it. They're arresting you guys because you guys are impeding. I don't know how to even put it. No, how do we even spell this out even more for the booty scratchers down in Minnesota and Minneapolis? I don't know. Please, y'all got to help me understand. Is there a special booty scratcher dialect language that we need to speak? Can what you guys don't understand? They robbing your asses blind? Like, you don't get it, huh? It doesn't make any sense to you? Oh my goodness.
Insane.
Damn. Damn.
My word is not for you. I don't have to go.
Look at that chick in the back directing somebody around them, around feds. You're directing traffic around the feds. Man, I tell you, this world is this is interesting. I can't wait for Jesus to come. I'm like, dude, bro, I just want to do my part for the kingdom, and I'm out. Girl, I'm out. Because y'all can have it. Y'all really can have it. Y'all love this world. Y'all need this world. Y'all feel like it does everything for you. Y'all love the government. This dumb booty scratcher over there, she turned around directing traffic around the Fed. Oh, no, get around them. We've got it taking under control. We got it. We got it. And then they roll up on you. I've seen it so many times, these videos. Then they roll up on you, ma'am. Oh my God, don't take me. Come on, man. Come on. Come now. Don't be so dumb now. Come on. Shoot. I got one more. Shout out to Anton Daniels. Shout out to the Millionaire Morning Show. Great show. I love watching your content, man. Let's roll it.
What is some of the policies in California, given you've spent a lot of time there, that makes you think Gavin Newsom is Gavin Newsom? Is it the mass amount of illegal immigration and tax dollars being spent for illegal and healthcare? Is it the failure to rebuild homes in the Palisades? Is it just pro-trans ideology and pushing that on kids in schools? What stands out the most to you?
And I'm glad you asked that, because I want to make it clear. I personally don't have an issue with the trans part of the LGBT at all. I am the biggest advocate for adults being able to do whatever the heck they want to do.
This is the part. Nikki has always been like that. She's never came out and told the trans people, you being trans is bad. She never came out to anybody that's gay, homosexual, and saying you being homosexual is bad. She's never said that. That's why I sit back. I haven't seen one post, one tweet from her saying that. And if you've seen it, definitely leave a comment and let me know. But I haven't seen that. What I have seen her say, leave the children out of it. Because at the end of the day, you got a right to choose. I think I'm more closer to being libertarian more than I am really even some conservative ways. Honestly, it's the truth. It's some foundational pieces I believe in, family and all, a family, God, and the rule of law. I do believe that. But damn, they never said that. And the worst part about it is that you get these people coming out and they're saying, man, you built your platform, Nikki, on blacks, and you built it on the black community, and you built it on the trans and the homosexual community. We are your supporters. No, bro. Let me tell you, you don't go international like Nicki Minaj by having trans supporters and black supporters. We don't make up enough of the population to pay her bills. Neither does the trans make up enough of the population to pay our bills, unless y'all stealing government funds. Oh no. But outside of that, you don't make up enough. You got to embrace the fact that she's been accepted by Asians, Mexicans, whites, definitely whites. They love her. My anaconda don't want none unless you got one, son. But they love her. They love her. They love her. They've been loving her. They wrote the ticket for her. That's why she can do this, and some of these other cowards are standing there and they can't say. They know at the same time that these guys are that they flying in votes. And the sickening part about it is that eventually the amount of people that they fly in is going to outnumber the black community. And the black community will be of no need to them anymore when it comes to a galvanized vote. So when they're out there now galvanizing support, just realize it. Your time is coming. Your time, because you've embraced identity as the deal for your politics, and you let go any sound, solid, I would say, legislation, policies and rules. Because if you got policies and rules, I'm all for you. I'm all with it. Let's rock and let's go through policies and rules. They spending more time fighting this when they should be figuring out, does habeas corpus belong to just Americans or people that broke in and took our shit?
Congratulations. Well done.
And if you look at the last video I did yesterday, go to the live stream. We haven't cut it up and put it out there again yet. You look at the live stream. There are huge amount of homes that are being foreclosed on. And these homes, specifically in Texas, belong to immigrants that have self-deported or been deported by Trump. And then you sit back, I can't find a house. I don't have my mortgage. These interest rates is too high. Let me tell you something. If you only knew what I knew.
Adults, I don't care. I only mentioned something because when it comes to children, I wouldn't even allow my 17-year-old daughter to get breast implants. Neither, like, and most 99% of the parents would not let their 17-year-old child get breast implants. So if you wouldn't let a child get breast implants, you're not gonna want them to have any kind of surgery, because we all know the brain is not developed. And we've heard about 19 times more likely to commit suicide. What more do you need to know? That a child is 19 times more likely to commit suicide if they have a surgery before they're an adult? Man. So I just wanted to make that clear, because, you know, of course, I don't judge, you know, adults with, you know, they can do whatever they want.
But and the reason, to simplify it, a child doesn't know who they are. Like, a child has no sense of, they're learning their identity. They're female, they're male, that they're made in the image and likeness of God, that their parents love them. These things are foundational pieces that they haven't even begun to incubate in their minds at the ages that they're talking about. So you would wonder why, if you're trying to become something and you say, oh, I'm really this, but I'm not that. And you keep trying to, I'm really this, but I'm not that. And then the people around you are telling, well, shit, nigga, it's not like financial situations where I heard people say, oh, I'm rich, I got millions, I do good. Eventually they can talk themselves into that place and persuade people to give them money and build a business because of that level of confidence that they keep telling themselves. But you cannot outrun the sense of depression and emptiness that comes when you're claiming that you're a different sex that you're not. And then you get full-blown adults back in that shit. Don't think that it's just here. They're doing it in Europe. Yeah, they're doing it in Africa. They're doing that. They're doing it. How do you think one of these tools are used? These are one of the tools that are used to suppress the population. And y'all think I'm crazy. I'm telling you, suppress it. Bill Gates. Epstein's favorite friend. He's behind some of that. And he's already said it at the Economic Forum, World Economic Forum. Go look at it. They need less people because there's not enough food. There's not enough resources. They need it.
With Newsome, it's the fact that with everything you said, but then having the audacity to be playing on Twitter, obsessed with Trump, trying to be Trump, trying to be funny when it's not, and then
you're so right.
Wanting to roll around in the mud with female rappers or whomever, and completely missing the plot.
And that's the thing. Anton's going to give his point, and I'm going to give a point before he even does that. The truth is, listen, you can't beat Trump. Nobody can actually beat Donald Trump. He is an original, and I keep saying he is a triple threat. You got business, you got entertainment, you got politics now. Some mofos don't even make it out of business space. Some mofos don't even make it out of the entertainment space. Why do you think they're trying to do what they do? Gavin Newsom trying to get his podcast rocking. Oh, yeah, we going to do podcasts now. Trump showed up on some podcasts. Oh, yeah, we're going to reach out to the people. These Negroes don't care. These black people don't care. These white liberals do not care. They don't care. What they want is control. That's it, period. And I can rattle about this all day, but you cannot be Donald Trump. He has changed the way marketing has been done. He's changed the way politics has been done. He's freely spoken his mind on how he felt about subjects where they historically have given you heard what they say, oh, you're being political with that answer. It came from politicians giving people answers they wanted to hear that would actually soothe the situation. That wasn't the truth. That's where we get the phrase, oh, you're being so political. That's it. And the political days are over. Gavin Newsom thinks that he's hard as shit. He thinks he's tough rocks. We're going to see. We're going to see, Gav.
I never thought in 2026 I would be sitting here listening to Nicki Minaj articulately illustrate exactly what it is that the majority of people understand, but a lot of people don't have the platforms or the voice to be able to communicate. She is 100% right. The biggest problem with this whole situation is that you have politicians trying to take Trump's blueprint. You can't do what Trump do. Trump is uniquely him, and you need to lean into whatever it is that you do. And not only do we see a California that is completely destroyed and run amok, but they're advocating for people to be able to make changes to children. That is demonic in every way, shape, and form. And she's 100% right.
Yeah. Why you guys get afraid of ICE and you guys go crazy. We're going to talk tomorrow about this thing going on with Fulton County. Y'all Fulton County people, bro, y'all got me laughing. Y'all funny looking and funny like acting. No lie. No lie. No lie. No lie.